Okay, so let's open the door. Let's open the door to the skate pod. Climb in. Press the button. And launch! Oh gosh, she's stupid. Okay. Okay. This is why we test launch, because if this was a real emergency, we would be so dead right now. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome to Creative Gamer Let's Play video and another video inside of Scrap Mechanic in the Creative Workshop. So, since the last episode, objects have happened. So, yeah, first thing to note is, basically what I did, for the lights for the, okay, so I was watching the video back, and it was kind of hard to see the Creative Workshop sign. So what I did is I disconnected all of those lights and then painted them white. Well, first of all I painted them white, then I disconnected them so that they were on all the time. So I'm not sure if y'all can see that a little bit better. Well, I have to watch the video back. So but anyway, hopefully that actually, so you'll actually be able to see the Creative Workshop. It looks like in game it looks really nice, but in video, not quite so much. I don't know, maybe y'all can see it fine. I don't know. Maybe, anyway. Yeah, so I did that so that way we don't have any problems with the sign, so that everyone can see the sign perfectly clear. So anyway, let's see. We will get to the red switch in a moment. But I'll give you a hint. They're tied to all the red lights in the building that I've added. So anyway. If you come with this door, ignore the red doors. We will get to that in a moment. So, in the last episode, we were making the launch room. So, this room right here. So, since then, I've added in lights, so we can turn on lights down here. And then we can turn on lights above. And I have added in a roof tunnel door. So, if I just hit that button, it opens! Like that. I like that door. That is a cool door. I mean, come on. And then if we close the door, it closes just like that. Then we can turn the lights on and then open the door again. And then we can close the door. Oh man, no. Oh, my beautiful door. What the crap? Oh, something glitched out horribly wrong. Okay, okay, so, something is definitely wrong. I have no idea what. Like, honestly, before this episode, it was working perfectly fine. I have no idea, like, something totally glitching out, like, bad, and it was so, and that's aggravating. That's very aggravating, because there's absolute, like, I mean, literally, all it is a piston just extends and distends. Extends and distends. Like, that's literally, like, it's super simple. And there should be no reason why it's bugging out like this. I mean, it's not like the gap isn't wide enough. I mean, it should be perfectly wide. I'm gonna have to go up there and fix that eventually. So, yeah, other things that have happened in between episodes. So, in this room, I put in a Stargate. I basically just built the room, because I was gonna pre-build all the rooms, so that way we could just do the inside, because building the room is really boring. But anyway, so I put in a Stargate, just because it was like super simple, didn't really take all that much, was kind of boring. So yeah, I mean, pretty much all I had to do was just welded in that. So anyway. Yeah, that. Anyway, so I just didn't bother with it, so I just welded it in. Anyway, but yeah, so, if we come back out this way. By the way, this is the room where we're gonna have the small mechanical laboratory. We're gonna be building that in this episode, but, before we do that, also, over here, this is going to be my living quarters. We're gonna have a fun time doing that one. I need to change the side of that switch. Okay, and then in here is going to be the elevator to the top of the world, which is that's going to be really fun. I need to put the switches on the same side. Okay, so you know that thing, the thing that I was talking about. So this red button and the red button over there in the hallway. So I was thinking, it would be very unfortunate if a antimatter explosion were to happen again in this workshop and totally blow up the entire workshop. Oh, I need to get it. Anyway, yeah. So it would be very unfortunate for an antimatter explosion to destroy the workshop. So, well, actually, correction. For me to die in an antimatter explosion that destroyed the workshop. It would also be a shame for the workshop to be destroyed too. But I'm interested in saving human lives. Okay, my human life to be exact, because there's no one else on this planet. But anyway, so. What we're going to, and any other human lives, because I do have, I'll explain that in a moment. So, let me just get rid of that. Okay, so, you may notice these two doors. So, these are escape pods, okay? So, let me just show you one what it looks like outside of, the little thing. Escape pod, where's the oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a creative workshop escape pod. So that's how the door opens. I like the door really. It's really cool. Anyway, it has 5 thrusters made out of solid metal, and it has a chair in here. And basically, you close the chair and then blast off. Okay. That's the premise of it. It's to get away from whatever explosion is about to happen inside of the workshop. So, we'll just get rid of that. Yeah, so, anyway. Come back over here. So, these are both escape pods. There's an escape pod in there, escape pod in there. So, in a emergency, I would flip the switch, the door opens faster than all the normal doors in the workshop, because, you know, it's like an emergency and you want to do it as fast as possible. So, when you open the door, the roof opens, so that you may actually launch your escape pod. So, you open the door, roof opens, so that you can launch the escape pod. Then what you would do is you would get rid of all 4 of those blocks. You would press the button that opens the thing. You would hop in, close the door, and blast off. Okay? So, yep, that's pretty much what you're gonna do in an emergency situation. And it's pretty much the same on both sides. Same exact same thing. I think that's the yeah. Anyway, so same thing on the other side. So, yeah, that's that. But how will I know when I need to actually use these? How will I know when it's an emergency? Well, that is why I've added in an alarm system. So, if you click one of these either this red button or the red button in the workshop over there, either one, you can press either one, and if you click it, you see we have flashing lights and alarms. So, if you're pretty much anywhere in the workshop, you will be alerted that you need to use one of the escape pods to leave. Okay, so I turned it off. So, let's just I actually need to test launch one of these inside this compartment. I've never actually test launched it. So, this is the test launch of the escape pod. So anyway, let's press the button and we'll see what happens. So, oh no, the alarm. Okay, so there's an alarm. We need to leave because imminent explosion is about to happen. So we get rid of that. Why is it still stuck there? Oh, crap. I don't think this is gonna launch. Didn't think so. Okay. Let's turn that obnoxious alarm off before it drives me crazy. Okay. Hold on a moment. So, I think I've done something very wrong. Yep, so you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of this wall. And we're gonna get rid of this wall. So that way, the only thing holding it in place is nothing. Except for that little bar that we just... Okay, anyway. Again, let's try it again. Okay. Oh no! There's an explosion! Okay, so let's open the door. Let's open the door to the escape pod. Climb in. Press the button. And... launch! Oh gosh, she's stupid. Okay. Okay. This is why we test launch, because if this was a real emergency, we would be so dead right now. Okay. So. Didn't go to plan, I must say. Didn't go exactly to plan. So, let's grab that. We'll delete that off there. Okay. So, oh gosh, shut off this stupid alarm. Stop! Okay, so this today did not go exactly how I had planned, but for the end of the episode, we are going to want to work on the small mechanical laboratory. So, the big thing about this room is that it's going to have a table to work on. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing that we need to add in here. Is just a table that we can work on. So, yep, let's get working on it. So, let's go, like, right. Let's get some metallic objects, and then that's the second one right there. Then if we go across like this, and across like this. Oops. Okay, now we just need to find the center. So if we go 1, 2, 4, and then we go 2, 3, 4. See, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, this is the center. We have the center right here. We'll just mark that. So now what we're gonna want to do is we're going to want to make it about 5, about like full length long. So, yeah, we're basically just gonna make a hole in the floor. So, if we go 8 that way, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, if we go full length this way, that should be a 2x16 block area. So, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, now, we're gonna make this, say, that's 4. And then if we make it 6, 6 sounds good. You know what, actually, let's extend 4. 4. And then let's extend 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I said. So 4 on each side, and then we'll add 2 more right here. And then 2 more right here. Now, here's what we're gonna do. So, oh yeah, there's one of the alarms. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to have a bloke. That's gonna, you know, actually, let's just make a full length. And then, we get rid of that block. Then what we're gonna want to do is we're going to want to have a, where is, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna want to have pistons right here and right here. Now, this is going to want to be attached to a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is gonna want to be 8 long. Yeah, so This is basically going to be under the floor, and it's going to be the table, and the table's going to, like, rise up out of the floor when you hit a switch. Probably going to be over here somewhere. Anyway, if we do that, go 2, 3, whoa, hold on, 2, 3, 4. Then, if we go 4 out this direction, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom! There we go. Okay, now, first of all, if you paint those, because I paint everything, what we're going to want to do is place this in here. Like that. Now, what? Oh yeah, I extended it, didn't I? Okay, okay. I see how it is, I see how it is. Wait, hold on. Did I even, no, I don't think I did. Okay. I even, okay, you know, it doesn't matter. Does not matter whatsoever. You know, we're just gonna get rid of this. And then we're gonna get this. And we're gonna bring it up here. Then, what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to stick thing in about the middle. Let's do like that. Yup, that's gonna work. Okay, so you know what? Let's just get rid of this, like that. Then, if we make a thing across there, like that, and like that, then we're going to want to get a what? What? When did they add that? Is that a... What? Hold on! Hold on! Pause everything! What is this? What did it say about internal bearings? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to play with that. We're gonna have to play with that. Okay, guys, we're gonna in another video we're gonna have to do stuff with that once we finish the workshop. Okay, because that looked kind of cool. Anyway, so anyway, what we're gonna want, as I was saying, I'm not sure if that's part of a mod actually. Not sure. Anyway, so let's get a controller, and then we'll stick that down there somewhere, attached to that. And then this is going to, well, no! This is going to want to be 3, I mean 3. Not 2, 3. Oh, I believe I called that, by the way. Okay, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to do that. And we're going to want to do, you know what, actually, we're going to want to set that to about 6 right there. Yeah, first of all, we're going to want to paint that. Then, we will do that right there. So now, if we get it, just get rid of that right there. So now we have a table. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to get, scusi! We're going to want to get the switch. Stick it right there. Paint white. Connect to that. Then, if we click the button, it will extend upward with the force of something. Okay, do that. Then we'll get rid of this. Then we can put sides down like this. And these. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do this on all the sides. And then we'll be able to actually like work on projects on this table, like small projects that you know, we don't need to make in like the massive workshop or anything, because you know sometimes too much space can be too much space. Sometimes too much space can be too much space. That sounds really stupid. Okay, so we have this lovely table. I was thinking about actually having like little lifts on the table. So for instance, can you put it, dang it, you can't put a lift on there. Okay, well, you know what, that's actually not gonna be great. maybe we should make the table like a thing that's here. Rather than a... Yeah, that's probably going to be better, actually. Okay. So you know what? We're going to get rid of a hole right here. And then, how was that thing still my hotbar? Okay, then we're going to get rid of that. We're going to pick this up. And we're going to put this on it. For reasons. Like this. And in 3 hours we will have all of this completed. All of this completed. Okay, so we'll do that. Then what we'll be able to do is we'll be able to weld it directly to there. Boom! There we go. Now we have an actual solid table. So, for instance, do we have any like small thing? Not really. Okay, here we go. We have a CP. So this is actually a circle part, and it allows you to create circles. So what you can actually do is, depending on the yeah. So basically, depending on or I'd be able to set it up here. And you know, build it. So, for instance, if I wanted to build one, delete that right there. Oh, no. It would be a little bit easy. It would probably be a little bit easier to do on a table. So, say I did that. We're gonna be able to build two right there. Then we come over here to the other side of the table. We can get a bedding. Bearing. Where's the bearing? Wait. We're up here. I guess. There it is. Haha. Haha. So then we can just add in like bedding. Then we can do like tingadoodla. Then we can do bedding. Then we can do ting. And I can just build stuff on here, and it'll be a little bit easier than you know, having to like just like pick it up on the lift. Cause I went like relatively high level, and then having to like destroy the lift, place it down before it falls on the lift. It can sometimes become like a little bit difficult. So, yeah, in retrospect, I probably will never ever use this room, but it'll be super cool to actually have the ability. It's fine. Just tell yourself it's fine. Okay. Hold on, is this actually the same? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it's 11, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. Okay, so, pretty much all we did today is build a table. I mean, like, that's literally that was not less than I had expected to get done today. But, you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. I showed you the new alarm system, the things that don't escape pods that make it so you can't escape anything. And yeah, so that's good today. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And arrivederci.